Analog, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Mike, what do you think about the possibility of the NBA adding an Offensive Player of the Year or Best Season award on top of MVP?
I know other leagues have similar awards. I think it would help in making a distinction between who the best player in the league is versus who had the best season.
Sometimes you can have too many awards and it gets a little muddy. But I see the point there of maybe having an Offensive Player of the Year. Scoring champion, right?
Trying to keep trophy shops in business. Pass out more trophies, more awards.
And so here's Denver. The Bulls knocking down the three. Shots good by Abdul Rauf.
Here's an aggressive shooter. Abdul Rauf won't be shaken by a little bump.
Here's Paxson, and the Bulls tack on two more.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
Now here's Williams. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
It doesn't matter if Williams is starting or coming off the bench. Reggie is instant offense.
Jordan with the bucket.
There are very few players who can slow a score of his caliber down.
Paxson with the steal. Grant puts it down!
My goodness!
Grant is known as a really solid, non-flashy guy, but he's got some tricks up his sleeve, too, as he showed you there.
Here's Abdul Rauf. It's deflected. Grant the pass to Paxson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Paxson's got 7 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan simply awesome.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Garland, the pass to Abdul Rauf. And it's Denver scoring again. Here is Paxson. He has 7. Now the pass to Clark. And here's Jordan outside. And the Bulls another 3.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. He's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Paxson. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Abdul Rauf against Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 9 points for Michael.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Stolen by Pippen. And here's the fast break. Rodman leading the way. The shot's good from Jordan.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Williams. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Another one falls for Chicago.
Nice Nice work in transition from Pippen. He leaks out so well in these situations.
Outside Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pippen dishes to Armstrong. From outside the arc, and the Bulls, another 3.
Gamesmanship from B.J. Armstrong. So accurate from distance. Going right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Here's Williams, and Denver again with the bucket. Here is Armstrong. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Bulls moving the ball around. And that one's good by Pippen.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor. Opens everything up. He'll hit those if you leave that much room. You need to do a better job of closing out.
Nice job taking what the defenders give him. Those guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little more fire from the defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Garland, and it's Denver scoring again. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against Orlando.
They found all kinds of ways, guys, to force turnovers, and when they did, they capitalized on it.
A huge reason why they were successful. No question. I like how aggressive they were on defense, putting a ton of pressure on them.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. For the Bulls, Bill Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Garland. Goes up the baseline. It's deflected.
Imposing his will on defense. Purdue's teammates love when he makes hustle plays like that.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Passes it to Mutombo. Low block shot. Got a piece of it. Jordan left side. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy in getting any shot he wants.
Sinks the three-pointer.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see.
Here's Williams. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Sticking with it. Williams not fazed by that bump at all.
Pass to Livingston. It's stolen by Mutombo. Right side, Garland. Knocks it loose. Over Purdue. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Bulls leading by 17. 3, Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's letting it fly from downtown. And you can see the confidence is obvious when he shoots the 3 ball. And that's part of what makes him such an outstanding shooter.
Yeah, no question. And I don't understand why the defense hasn't adjusted and tried to chase him off the line.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.